Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome. How's everyone doing? It is freezing here in Michigan. It's like Antarctica. I hear it's just going to get worse January, February. It usually does anyway. I think that's when it tends to get the coldest, and there's always a blizzard on my birthday, February 16th. This week, the intuitive energy for the week of the 2nd through the 9th. Okay, there's a lot going on. The energy this week is layered. It's revealing and deeply connected to truth, communication, and soul alignment. We enter a week where things that were hidden rise to the surface. Conversations shift and intuition heightens. And for many, especially those on a twin flame journey, something comes full circle. December 2nd, Venus sextiles Pluto. So we begin the week with Venus in Sagittarius sextiling Pluto in Aquarius, and this is powerful. This energy exposes the truth of your heart and strips away illusions, stories, and emotional habits, and brings you into contact with your soul's deeper desires. You may feel a magnetic pull towards someone, the resurfacing of a connection, clarity about what you truly want, emotional intensity that feels faded. This is the lover's X-ray transit. It shows what's real and what's not. For twin flames, this is the energy that stirs the inner truth. Is this connection alive? Is the cord still active? What is this trying to show me? Answers start whispering this week. And the reason I'm mentioning twin flames is because of the Gemini full moon. I'll get into that here in a second. So December 3rd, the moon enters Gemini. And this is activating your mind, your intuition, and your communication channels. You may notice more synchronicities, more signs, more mental clarity, a message or dreams with meaning. This is the moon of communication, duality, the mind, and soul level curiosity. It sets the stage for the full moon that's about to hit, one that many feel before it's actually time, before it actually arrives. How many of you feel it before it arrives? I know I do. So on December 4th is the full moon in Gemini at 13 degrees. 13 is a transformational number. It represents transformation. So this is the peak. The full moon in Gemini is illumination, truth, and clarity through messages. Gemini is a sign of communication, twin energy, mirroring, synchronicity, connection and disconnection, the two sides of the story. Gemini is literally one of the signs most connected to the twin flame frequency because of its dual nature. For the twin flames, this full moon activates telepathic links, dream connections, an urge to reach out or check on each other, sudden clarity on the purpose of the connection, realizations about where the union stands, emotional downloads from your counterpart. Full moons illuminate, and Gemini illuminates through communication, thoughts, mental patterns, and truth. For some, this full moon brings a message, an energetic shift, a realization about what the connection truly is, or awareness of what needs healing before union can occur. This is the same energy that awakened me into my twin flame journey back in 2017. So this week holds a special echo for people who had activations under Gemini full moons. The universe speaks louder under this moon. Twin flames feel each other stronger. Signs become almost impossible to ignore. And then December 5th, we have the Sun square North Node, and the moon enters Cancer. So the Sun squares the North Node in Pisces. This is a destiny checkpoint. This energy highlights karmic patterns, soul contracts, the direction you're meant to go, what you're meant to release. It's attention that pushes you toward your higher path, even if your ego or fear wants to resist. Then the moon shifts into Cancer, bringing emotional softness and a desire for safety, comfort, and home. because that's Cancer energy. And this helps you process whatever the full moon revealed. Expect emotional reflection, feeling your intuition more deeply, a need for boundaries, clarity around what you need from others emotionally. And then on December 6th, Mercury trines Jupiter. And this is a beautiful healing transit. This brings good news, emotional understanding, breakthrough conversations, higher wisdom, clarity on decisions. If the full moon stirred up confusion, this helps bring peace and perspective. You may also feel more spiritually supported with signs, numbers, and intuitive nudges that come easier that day. On December 7th, Mercury trines Saturn and the moon enters Leo. So this is stabilizing the mind with Mercury trining Saturn. It's a grounding energy that turns emotional downloads into plans, structures, and direction. It's a day to commit, decide, envision long term, get real with yourself. The moon then enters Leo, sparking courage, creativity, self-expression, passion, and self-worth. You may go from watery introspection to fiery motivation. Then December 8th, we have Mars squaring Saturn. And this is where many people feel delays, frustration, low energy, pressure, the need to move slower than they want. It's not a block, it's divine pacing. Mars wants action, Saturn wants wisdom. Together they say, don't rush, align first. This transit helps you to make choices from clarity, not impulse. So the overall energy for December 2nd through the 9th, which I didn't say anything for the 9th because no active transit that begins that day that I could find. I mean, there's still energy playing out in the background from the previous days because there's energy that exists longer than just that day. So the overall energy from December 2nd to the 9th, this week is a week of deep alignment. You may experience revelation, intuitive breakthroughs, emotional clarity, decisions that shift your path, significant twin flame insights, truth coming to the surface, spiritual redirection. The full moon in Gemini is the heart of the week, and it brings clarity to connections, communication patterns, and the truth of your soul contracts. This is a week of emotional intelligence, divine messages, healing, and destiny realignment. You're not just seeing the truth, you're understanding why it had to be revealed now. Allow the truths to rise. Allow clarity to guide you. And trust that whatever shifts this week is meant to bring you into a deeper alignment with your soul path. For personal clarity on your own twin flame connection or your life direction, money, career, love, or purpose, I am offering 25% off of all readings for the month of December. That's astrology and tarot, spiritual, intuitive guidance. Just message me to schedule, direct message, or through my email. My link is in my link tree, which you can either find on my bio and my Facebook or description box of my videos. So I'm sending you lots of love, clarity, and full moon illumination piercing through the shadows. Namaste.